Alright, today I got the water working. Finally. Hot and cold's working. And all I had to do is, last video I did, I had to get an elbow. Because the elbow I had was broken. And yeah, everything took some finessing and tightening until everything was not leaking. But everything's good now. Okay. That's my piping, and it's all out of the way. When you close it, it doesn't touch. Okay, you can see my little hole down there. It's all good. And then I went and I siliconed it, or I siliconed this on the backing. And then I came over here and finished my frame on the window here. Okay, and caulked all the way around all the cracks, so it's looking real good. And then I came and I scraped all of the wood here because all of the paint was just peeling off. Took my the metal pieces off, all the hardware. Got that in a slow cooker because I'm going to take the paint off. And you see where there's screws here. This needs to be filled either with some wood putty or some Bondo or something. I'll see what I got. Alright, went and used some Bondo wood filler. It has a little bit of wood in there. It's Bondo with wood shavings or wood dust. And it's going over wood, so I decided to use that. I missed a few spots here. So I gotta make some more. That stuff dried so quick, so I gotta get some more. But that's how it looks when it's drying right there. Alright, there's the first coat of oil primer. Probably needs one coat. I'll sand this when it's dry tomorrow, because I did put it on quite thick, and then I'll be able to paint that. Alright, got this ceiling patched with some sheetrock, and I had to put some shims in there because it was a little bit too high. You can still see, even though the shim, I still got like a 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch off right there. Over there it gets a little better, so I gotta put a bunch of mud here to get that nice and smooth. I put my mesh tape on that seam, and I went sheetrock the whole way just in case this thing ever leaks. The pipe or anything needs to be access to. You could just take out this section again and access the piping underneath. Alright, I think one more coat and I should be good. Alright, just finished mudding that. I think we're good. I don't think I have to do any more coats. Maybe just the light sanding and then primer. It should be good. Finally, this room is ready. I got these new couches in January. Here we are in March. We haven't even opened the box because this room was not ready. Alright, here it is the next day. That thing is almost dry. You could tell when it's not so dark that it's dry almost. You can see over here it's completely white now. A little dark here, so it's a little wet still. But that's pretty much ready to be sanded and primered. And that's the finished work of that hole that gave me access to the bathroom above. And I couldn't finish that until that bathroom was done. So I'm really happy because finally I got like my front room here, my living room, that is done. Or it could be a dining room, whatever we want to make of it. We're gonna make this into a formal living room, I guess, or just a living room. Alright, got my niche installed. My niche installed. Niche or niche, whatever you want to call it. What I did was I got this granite in and I had polished the edges, so when it's all done, it looks professional. Doesn't need a Schluter trim because you polished all your edges. Just gotta wait for this to dry, and then I'll put a little bit of grout in those 4 little edges, and then I'll be done. Just wanted to show you guys how it looks almost at the end here. And I got my tile in here. I did this for last because I wanted to kind of do a bullnose, a curve, radius curve to that. So when you step on it, if you don't have shoes on it, it's not stabbing you in the foot. So I'll let that dry and I'll grout that. And right now, putting on the last trim around the door. That should be done, and I can put my last pieces of granite down over here. All right, molding's up. Just gotta caulk it. I had to put a little shim in here because there was a big gap because this wall was not put up, or the door frame was not put up square. So, and here it is with the caulking. I'm gonna caulk the side there where the wood was, the shim. Same on this side. And all I gotta do is put my last two pieces. I gotta cut those last two pieces of granite, finish off with my Carrera top moldings. All right, so I got all of my moldings in, my Carrera moldings. So I'm completely done with the baseboard, the granite baseboard all the way around. The niche is done, just waiting, gonna let it dry overnight, and then I'll grout that and I'll be done with that. And same with all this, all I have to do is grout these little lines here. And I'm probably gonna re-grout here because I've been stepping here a lot. It's kind of getting messed up. So I'll probably re-grout this one section here, scrape it up and re-grout that. The rest looks fine. This bathroom's pretty much done. It's been a long project. Next, I gotta work on these windows. I gotta pull the windows out. These old windows here, the sashes. I'll put these ropes and refurbish these whole things. And then when I'm done with that and I pop it back in, then I'll go and put my glass for the shower. And then I can call it done, completely done with this bathroom. I just gotta paint these jambs right here. And then that's pretty much it. Then I'll go on to the next project. A lot of work, but I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it came out beautiful. More than I hoped for, actually. Better than I thought I can do. And that's it for this video.